Hey there, 3 cards for the week. 10 of coins upside down, the unnamed, AKA the death, and the high priestess. So I like to call it the unnamed versus the death because I think people tend to get a little freaked out when the death card is pulled, but it's actually an amazing card and full of transformation. And so nothing to worry about here. Okay, let's just lean into this energy this week. So there's probably a bigger life shift that's happening right now. Maybe the end of something, and more importantly, the start of something new and fresh, kind of like that next chapter in your life. And you're ready for it. You've prepared for it. Whether it's like all the work you've put into the past 5 or 10 years, and now everything's falling into place, and you feel so ready to up level and to lean into this exciting new chapter. So you're ready, you're good for it. And then there's this fear around change that is not necessarily stopping you from starting this new chapter, but it is keeping you in the past a bit. So, yeah, I get it. Change can be scary. I tend to love change personally because I find it interesting and to always be kind of curious and learning new things and evolving and shifting. And I'm into that, but I am friends with people and family members that absolutely do not feel comfortable with change and want things to stay exactly as they are. And in some cases that may be fine and that may be perfect. But if you are feeling like you are ready for something different and you want to be open to change right now, tap along with me. So take a moment, feet on the ground, feeling your sit bones in the chair. You're nicely supported, and you can close your eyes if you want to, and just tune into the fear that's coming up right now around change. You know, life is about to be different. You know, it could be something really literal, like you're ready for that new job or new relationship and something along those lines. Or it may be something a little less tangible, like you just feel like your energy, you're manifesting something bigger and you're ready for it and you want to lean into it. And tuning into that fear around the change and seeing how intense that fear feels right now from 0 to 10, 10 being the most intense, 0 being no intensity. And just take note of the number. If your eyes were closed, you can open them. And please be mindful that you're responsible for your own well-being. And we'll go ahead and start tapping on the side of the hand. And just taking nice, easy breaths. Repeat after me and change the words to as, you know, making sure it's true for what's coming up for you. Even though I have this fear around change, Change feels scary. I choose to deeply and completely accept that this is what's coming up right now. Even though there's this fear around change, I'm so ready to start something new. But fear is holding me back a little bit. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have this fear coming up right now, this fear around change, around starting something new, I deeply and completely accept that this is how I feel. And I'm also open to working on it. Good, top of head. This fear around change. I am so ready for this fresh start, for this new chapter in my life. But this fear is holding me back a little bit. Change feels scary to me. Maybe in my past, changes didn't go too well. I realize that this fear is just trying to protect me. This fear around change. This fear. I can feel that I'm about to start a new chapter. And with that comes change. And there's some fear around that. Change can be scary sometimes. So even though I feel really good about the changes that are about to happen, there's that pattern of fear coming through. This fear around change. And take a nice, easy breath. And just tune back into that fear again. And how's it feeling now? Are there any shifts? Any changes in the intensity? And just taking a moment to honor that. And let's go ahead and start tapping on the side of the hand. Even though I have this fear around change, I know the fear is not serving me right now, but it's still there. And I'm choosing to work through it right now. Even though I have this fear around change, and I'm so ready to start this next chapter, that fear is holding me back a little bit. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling this fear right now, just thinking about this new beginning, and I'm choosing to work through it right now. Good, top of head. This fear around change. I'm choosing to acknowledge it right now. I understand that it's trying to protect me. And I also know this fear isn't serving me right now. I am ready for this new chapter. Things have been falling into place perfectly. And now it's time for me to lean in fully. And this fear is holding me back. I'm used to feeling fear around change. Not all changes have gone well in my past. And I understand that it feels safer to keep doing what I know. But it's time for change. And I feel really excited about it. But there's still some fear. This fear around change. This fear. It's normal to feel some fear around a big change. And so I'm choosing to give it my full attention right now. So that I can process it. And I can move through this energy block. This fear of change. I'm allowing to release a little bit more of it right now. This fear of change. And I'm really ready to embrace this new chapter. To fully lean into it. I deserve this new beginning. So I'm allowing a little bit of this fear to release. And I'll give it my attention as needed so I can continue to release it. This fear around change. I'm allowing to let some of it go right now. This fear of change. I'm choosing to lean into this new chapter. Good, nice, easy breath. And you can tune back into the change, the fear around the change, and see how that's feeling. If it's above a 3, I suggest to keep tapping until you get it to a point where it feels good to you. And I'm so excited for you, because if you are tapping along to this, then you are ready for a new chapter, a new level to life. And that is so exciting and beautiful. Take care.